Hello, hello, my friend. This is Yossi, the fitness guru. I love my life, 67 plus. I'm sitting here with a lady. Oh my God, she's got a story. She's a winner of, I don't know how many gold medal in canoe sprint. And Krisztina is a native of Budapest, Hungarian. As you can see, Hungary, right? Okay. She's a winner in 2012 London Olympic. She's a gold medal winner. And she's a gold medal winner in 2016 Olympic game in Rio de Janeiro. And many more. Come a little bit more inside that I can see you. Okay, great. Krisztina, thank you for being with me. It's really my honor, because when I went and looked at your resume that you sent me, oh my God. I mean, I did about close to 40 interviews, and not to talk down on any interview that I did, but you by far the most inspiring woman, and I'm so excited to interview you today. So please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me here. I'm very appreciate that. So I'm Krisztina from Budapest. I'm born in Hungary, and I raised and grew up in Budapest and started kayaking over there when I was 10 years old. And with a big dream, I really wanted to be an Olympic champion since I started my sport career. And yeah, in Hungary it's actually easy because the best team is in Hungary from kayaking, so we are kind of the best in the world, saying it very humble. But yeah, so it was a very good career back in the time over there, and I decided to try it out.
Okay, great. So I always, I did a lot of triathlons, and people keep asking me, what is the highlight of your racing career? So I'll ask you the same question. You race so many races. Do you know how many number of races that you race, or you don't? Out of your head?
No, I'm actually very bad to tracking my result, and I don't even have to display all my medals. I just find my.
But probably you did hundreds of them.
Yeah, if I wanna say like every race, what I did for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is your highlight? What is your a race that you really say, wow, this was my best race that I will never forget in my life?
The best race, I have to say, that was London. So when
London Olympic Games.
Yeah, the Olympic Games in London. That's my favorite, my best. This is my perfect race. I can just say positive things about that race. It was amazing. Everything was just so perfect, and yeah, I remember it so clearly, every moment.
And that was 2012.
Yeah, it was long time ago.
Okay, come a little bit in out of the picture. Yeah, that's good. So 2012, I told you earlier that I interviewed a lady by the name Dotsi Bash, and she won silver medal in the same game that you play. She won silver medal in indoor cycling. So she's got a very unique story as well. And if you guys want to see the video, you have to go probably a couple years ago, before the COVID, when I used to do a lot of this stuff. And I'm back on track. I'm going to bring a lot of very interesting people with very interesting stories. So Krisztina, you train and coach by your husband, Rami Zur. And Rami Zur, Rami Zur is Israeli, and I'm myself Israeli. And Rami Zur was the former canoeist for Israel and United States. And tell me a little bit about your experience. How is it to be coached by your husband?
Yeah, so that has a lot of good things to coach by a husband, and has the other side, but it's a little bit more challenging. So I didn't start my career coaching by my husband. I had some other couple of coach in Hungary back in time, but honestly I never made the Olympic team when I was training in Hungary. And 2010 I moved to the US because I met my husband and I decided to move together, and he was living here that time. So I moved here, and that changed my career. I actually came here to finish my career, but I feel like I'm starting the new one in the different perspective and the different place. It changed me a lot. So my priority, how I trained, how I think about training, how I think about all the racing, it changed, and I'm very thankful for my husband for that, because he was the one who actually helped me to put everything in place.
Wow, that's great. And I know that in Hungary, you create a foundation that called Path of Champion Foundation. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I have this foundation because I felt like I wanna give back for my community, but I got so much. So I'm funded this organization. But the goal is to help kids to set up goals and achieve their dreams. And we inviting other athletes and successful people to talk to them and tell them their story, so this way they can see how other people did what they did, and what do you need to get down to achieve what you want. So I started it because when I was a kid, I just didn't had that. I missed that part, to have this kind of mentoring, or I don't know how to say it in the right, like mentoring, because it's more like somebody sharing experience and tell you what the right path is there, where you want to be. And I feel like these days kids really need to have some kind of guide how to reach their goals and dream big, and they can reach it. So it's just matter of planning and matter of consistently, and of course you have to want it very much.
So your foundation, they raise money, or only coaches, or both together?
No, we don't raise money. We have a program, a yearly program, when we go to schools and we talk to the kids. It's a 3-visit program per year, and we talk about first of all sharing the story of the athletes. Second of all, we try to teach the kids how to set up the goals and how to reach them. And of course, it's a very big part of it, the healthy lifestyle, and how to eat healthy and how to make healthy choices. Because I really believe it's not about being an Olympic champion, but for everything that you want to achieve, you have to have some kind of discipline and plan how to reach it. So I think it's very important to understand as a kid.
So how do you live today in the United States, and the foundation is in Hungary? How do you involve with it today?
So I have friends, and who we made it together, and I have help over there who can help me to keep going. Honest with you, the COVID, it was very tough for us, because we couldn't finish our programs, and we lost a lot of funding. So it's a renewing process right now, and we try to do it a little bit different, and put like more online stuff too. So yeah.
If people like to donate money to your foundation, it's possible to do that?
Of course.
Okay, so tell people how, or we do it at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. So I know that you receive a lot of awards, a lot in Hungary and all over the world. One that really came to my mind, that when I was reading it, was the Order of Merit of Hungary award. What is it all about?
It's in Hungary. It's a very high level of or medal that they appreciate the achievement that we did for the country.
Okay.
So I think all the Olympic medalists and Olympic champion get this medal in Hungary to show respect what you did.
Sounds great, amazing. Are you competing today or coaching?
So I retired last year
Okay.
after I didn't make the Olympic team for Tokyo, and now I had a neck injury too, so I couldn't train for more than a year. So now I started to training again and go back to my lifestyle because I really miss moving. So it's my life.
Yes, of course.
And if I'm not moving or I'm not training, I feel very bad, like kind of close to be depressed. So I figured out that I really need this, and my body did this for 32 years.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just not possible.
It's a way of life.
Yeah, it's a way of life, and
Yeah.
I really missed it. So I started to do outrigger canoeing now, and
In Newport Beach?
in Newport Aquatic Center, and I try to make the team for the World Championship this year. So
For
for the
Hungary
outrigger,
or
no,
United
the
States?
United
Okay,
States.
okay.
So I have a trial in February, and
Great,
I
good luck.
started to train 2 months ago. So we will see how it goes. But honest with you, if I don't make it, I'm very appreciative for the opportunity to
Of course.
get back to routine and start training again, because I missed it.
Yeah, of course. By the way, I know Krisztina from the JCC, the Jewish Community Center, like my previous interview. Krisztina, I met her on the floor working out. Incredible. She's in a peloton like for 5 hours. And I knew of her, and I met her husband as well. That's why I approached her and I asked her if she willing to do this interview with me. And of course she said yes. I'm very humble that she said yes. And Krisztina, you know that my goal doing these interviews is to inspire and motivate people to live a healthy life and maintain it for a lifetime. Because, you know, people come to me many times, and I'm sure to you as well, and they say, oh, you're so lucky, you're so lucky. It's not about luck. We wake up, we do the work, and we get results. So what is your message to people that listening now to our interview? What is your message to them when it's come to living a healthy life?
Yeah, I totally understand. It's sometimes very difficult to go to work out, especially now I'm working. I'm in real estate right now, so I have a normal job, and I have to actually put the workout next to it, and I see how difficult it is sometimes to do it after work or before work, and I had difficult time to come back to training, but what I can say is the routine. If you start it and you have to keep just doing it, if you just do it for 20 minutes every second day, that's totally enough until you build up the routine. And I think the routine is the key here. If you have a routine, it's so easy to put it in the calendar every week. I don't know how many times you want to work out, but I think it's the secret is the routine.
To add to it, if you don't mind, I think it's the routine and being consistent.
Consistent,
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I always say it's not what you do once in a while, it's what you do day in and day out that make the difference. So it's not about luck, it's about set your mind into it. Everybody can do it. Krisztina can do it, I can do it, and you can do it too, you know. So Krisztina, I asked her to bring some medals. She brought only one. I asked her
It's
why.
heavy.
She said
It's actually a heavy
she needed
one.
a truck to bring all of them. She got so many of them. So she bought one. It's very heavy. I want you to show it to us, please. It's from Rio de Janeiro.
Rio.
Get closer to the camera and show the other side as well,
And
please.
this is the other
Yeah.
side.
And just to lift this medal, you have to lift weights.
This is
It's
really
a pretty heavy. It's a pretty heavy. And so, yeah, I thank you very much for your time, Krisztina.
Thank
It's
you for
my
having
pleasure.
me.
And as I always end my video by saying, when you feel good, you do good. And when you are healthy, you are a freaking millionaire. Until the next video, guys, I love you all. If you like this video, please share it with other people. As I say, our goal is to inspire and motivate people to live a healthy life. Because when you do, there's nothing like that. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.